This video response is going to go out to Ashley Mardell, and the reason for this is that she made an interactive fort, and I think everybody remembers how I reviewed the left-hand side of the fort. Now I'm going to review the right-hand side as I promised to do. Alright, let's go through this, shall we? You have a canopy up on the top of this thing, and you say it's covered in scarves and snowflakes. Okay, what, we got a winter wonderland up there, we got polar bears up there, do we have Santa Claus's house up there? You know, maybe it's your version of the North Pole type thing. Maybe you have those penguins. I forgot to mention the penguins. You remember the movie March of the Penguins, where they had that nice little igloo way off in the background, you know, hardly anybody could see it? Yeah, they didn't tell you that story. Yeah, well, those penguins, they've got the stogies, they got the bourbon, they practice racketeering on a regular basis, and trust me, you do not want to cross these penguins because they got heavy armaments right underneath their tuxedos. Believe me, they take things quite seriously, and they partner with Detroit cows. Detroit cows? Oh yes, these are unionized Detroit cows. They're not like those happy cows of California. You don't pay their milk prices? I think you get the picture. Alright. You also have a beer machine that produces free beer. How interesting. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are going to find this interesting because not only does it produce beer, but it also produces other exotic drinks for free. I think the federal government would also be interested in this. Just saying. Alright, and then you have a throne which is covered in flags and glitter, but it's not gold-plated. I mean, if I was going to have a throne, it would be gold-plated now. It would be the symbol of authority. Just saying. Okay, and then you talk about the defenses of this fort. You talk about surrounding this thing with flowers. Oh, I'd surround mine with flowers, alright. Daphne flowers, lily of the valley flowers, belladonna flowers, angel trumpet flowers, and rhododendrons. Go ahead, look them up. And then you talk about your catapult. Is it a stealth catapult? Can it take a big boulder and fling it hundreds of yards completely undetected? If I had a fort, mine would. And then you talked about how the catapult is full of confetti. Now, I take a page from the ancient Romans. Do you know what the ancient Romans used to do? They used to take the arrows, they dipped them in tar, they set them aflame, and then they flung them. Can you imagine the carnage they caused with such a thing? Yeah. So, if I was going to have a catapult full of confetti, my confetti would be covered in tar and set aflame. It would be a very interesting experience, I can assure you. Alright, now that I have reviewed your interactive fort, I hope you enjoyed my presentation. If you'd like to leave a comment or a video response, you could go ahead and do so. I look forward to telling you guys more in a future video, so stay tuned.